Hey guys, just wanted to upload my now second video journal. Wanted to do this um, just because now I got some more experience. Got to the point where I feel like I'm comfortable enough answering these questions with experience and to the best of my abilities. First question on this second journal here is how has my internship changed since it first started? And so far I wouldn't say it's changed much. My duties from my first day to my second and third time they have changed, but my overall job is to just do what I'm told and do what I need to do or what is needed of me. So I don't really think it's necessarily changed in any way, shape, or form necessarily. My best overall experience so far in this internship would be my experience now that I've gained working alongside members of the GLVC and their media group and kind of helping out with the camera work and the technical work there. That was pretty cool. Just kind of I know that that's not the full scope of things, especially in bigger sporting events and at bigger schools. I'm sure it's a different world, a little bit different, a little more um, requires a little bit more work and detail. But that was definitely a cool experience just to kind of get involved in and kind of see that this is something I could do too. And like I said, coming into this, there was a lot of jobs and a lot of things that I didn't know. So just learning a new one, just seeing that there's something else out there that I didn't know that I can do just a pretty cool experience. I guess overall, I mean, my worst experience so far, if I had to choose one, I don't think I have any bad experiences yet. But my worst one overall, I guess, would be working tickets at the volleyball game. I don't even necessarily say that was a bad experience. I guess it was my worst one because you know that was at my first day, my first time working. I just kind of did tickets, and I don't know. I assumed and felt like I could have done and wanted to do more. So that might have been, I guess, what I would say is my worst, but I wouldn't call it a bad experience. I would still consider it a good one for sure. Um, an area that I want to explore more during my internship, um, during my interview, definitely there was kind of like a few ideas that got bounced around between uh, Nick and myself. Marketing, I guess, I think would be one that I would like to explore and kind of see if I would want to do it. Because, I mean, so far with my marketing experience, with my marketing classes at UMSL, I kind of am frayed away from marketing overall. But if you involve sports in it, I'll like it. So, you know, that might work. You never know. Um, but I also talked about public relations and kind of like we brought up like having a team of people or group of people that can go around campus and kind of, I guess, bring more awareness to there's games here that, like instead of just having flyers posted or things posted on the TVs throughout campus, we can just go up to a person in their face and tell them, hey, there's a game tonight, you should come, it's going to be fun. um, Also, with that public relations part of around campus, around UMSL athletics, it would be kind of cool to see, an organization or a team or a group that gets together and kind of on campus and kind of, I don't know, bring together people to talk about to get organized student sections for events and for games, and that would be pretty cool. I saw that done at the University, I want to say, of Michigan. At the University of Michigan, they have an actual group. It's for student sections for football and basketball, and I think volleyball and hockey games, and they have just a big group of people, enough people to where if there's two games, they can send people to another game because, hey, we need students to go and hype this team up, and that would be pretty cool to do at UMSL. I mean, overall, I think the student, I guess, interaction and student involvement is pretty high, for a school of this size. Definitely, I saw a large number of students come to the volleyball game, and a pretty decent sized amount of students come to the swim meets and stuff like that. So, but to get an organized student section, almost as if it's an extracurricular activity, would be just something that I think would just bring so much more involvement, so much more, I guess, energy around games, and that would go for it would just I think bring energy to every game for every sport, and that's always a good thing and always something that's needed, even if it's not. So that would be something that I would love to explore or get involved in. It would be pretty cool. But and the skills that I feel like I've learned so far that'll impact my future. So far, most of my work has been, like I said, I've worked tickets. That experience I think can impact my future. Can do I guess good for me in the long run because there are jobs in ticketing and in that field. But overall, I think I'm just doing hands-on manual things that aren't necessarily skills that I'm learning for the first time. So I'm um, still open-minded, still being ready to face new challenges and new opportunities to learn new skills. So I will keep my eyes and my ears and my head open for those. Definitely when the time comes. But until next time, I'll see you guys.